Hello, my friends. Today's date is December the 20th, and this is a reading for you if this is your birthday. Uh, or if this is an anniversary or a special event day, you can look through that lens as well. But this is primarily a birthday reading for those born on this birth date of December the 20th. So, this is a four-card reading, a general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay in balance, and an outcome or synopsis card. This is the general energy card of the year, and it is the One. The One is a difficult concept for us to grasp. It's those precious moments when we unite our consciousness with the consciousness of the universe, and we sense the divinity in some precious moment of time where we are neither important nor unimportant. We are part of the hugeness of the universe, but yet we are also part of the individuality of the universe in play in our bodies. We are the witness from inside of ourselves that looks out and and witnesses life in all its beautifully complex and intricate patterning, and senses that all is perfect, even though there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of grief, and there's a lot of other junk that goes through that. We sense that everything is perfect in the evolution of ourselves and in the evolution of our souls, and that we have an important part to play as one individual, and yet we are connected to the consciousness of every being and the consciousness of the universe, and can witness things from that place of non-judgment, uh, acceptance, surrender, love. So the One is this is a year that you will experience some kind of bliss, some kind of connection to the universe in such a deep way that you are profoundly moved, profoundly changed, profoundly blown open in a way that transcends your pain, transcends your attachments, transcends your judgments, transcends your senses of separateness and aloneness and abandonment and depression and anything else that comes as a sense of a negative for us. There's a moment in this year where you transcend that. Now, what is that around? What is that about? What is that glimpse of your soul? Uh, the consciousness of your soul and the consciousness of humanity's soul look like this year. So this is your challenge for in this year. Something might happen around the way of the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is that divine spark of creativity that you feel inside of yourself, that you want to pursue. Some Wands is inspiration. Wands is also the sense of breath and how you breathe and how you will yourself forward with your breath, how you call yourself to do things and go after things, and chase your dreams and chase your visions and chase your art and chase your connections. Even if, Paige, even if you do it alone, even if you're the only one that believes in it, even if you're the only one that sees its possibility and its value, and feels that deep connection of oneness with some kind of dream and vision you have. So this is your challenge, to feel that and yet not stop yourself from chasing it. To feel that and not go forward with your will to keep your breath involved, to keep your sacred breath involved, to breathe yourself deeply into an experience that speaks to you. What is your challenge? Well, feeling maybe cut off from the availability of your dream to manifest, feeling cut off from maybe someone else is stopping you from pursuing something that you really feel. Maybe you are stopping yourself from really feeling like you can chase your dream, that you can go after your art, that you can be as creative and authentic as you wish to be, in the way that you wish to be, in the style that you wish to be, in the time that you wish to be, and in the place that you wish to be. So but there's that oneness comes in. There's something in your dreaming that is beautiful and is needed in this world, and calls to yourself and calls to humanity to go after, but yet for some reason you don't feel like you're able to, allowed to, um, maybe even that you want to on some level, that there are things that hold you back. Where's your breath? Where's your passion? Where's your fire? Where's your connection to your spirit and your source? Uh, where's the vitality that's inside of your physical body, your mental body, your soul body? Where's your vitality? Are you numb? Or are you overinflamed and trying to do everything? Are you numb and unable to do anything? So that is kind of the realm of possibilities that a challenged page of one could feel about how they go forward. So what is the action to take? Well, it is dolphin. And dolphin is a lot about breath. This is all about breath, inspiration, respiration. They're all about breath. They're all about how we feel raised up and elevated to breathe our light, to breathe our joy, to breathe our aspirations, to breathe our creativity, to breathe our deep connection to the sacred. The dolphin is talked about as mana. It reminds us that our breath is sacred, that every breath is sacred, that each breath that we take is sacred because it keeps us in our bodies. It allows us to manifest on this earth. It allows us to experience ourselves as deeply connected to everything, as deeply connected to the sacred, as deeply connected to the mundane, the everyday part of our lives. But if we don't breathe through it, then we are numb to it. And if we breathe through hard to it and try to push it, then we're pushing it and we're not at ease and we're not in peace and we're not respecting the mana that is given in every moment, the beauty and joy and connection and bliss that is given in every moment. So the dolphin, you know, dives down, hold its breath, dives down into the water, comes back up, pops its cork, and lets go of all the air that is held within it, and lets go of all the toxins that is held within it. And that's a statement that maybe you could adapt, a technique that you could adapt. Pop your breath this year. Take a deep breath, hold it, and pop it out, and see how that changes your mood. See how that changes your energy. Do that a number of times. Do that when you're in pain. Do that when you're in depression. Do that when you're feeling low. Do that when your energy is either too high and you need to balance that height so you don't burn yourself out, or too low so you can feel something and really go after something that has meaning to you again. Because you have meaning. You have a deep meaning of being. Just being is a deep meaning, and it's a deep connection to the one. And this is a way that you can taste the one, you can sense the one, you can experience the one through your breath, through the recognition that every breath is sacred, and through breathing techniques that allow you to change your breath. And by changing your breath, you change your energy, you change your outlook, you change your body's ability to go through things. You change everything about you by changing your breath to a pattern that works for you. What is the breath of the one? Well, there's in Hinduism they say the sound of the one, the sound of all being, originates from the sound of Om. Om. It is the seed sound of the universe. So maybe chanting Om, that all connective tissue of Om that is a seed sound for everything else to come out of. Maybe just chanting Om is the way that you recognize your oneness, is the way that you recognize your divinity, is the way that you balance your energy flows and breathe deeply in your heart with love and compassion and a witness to the spectacularness of you being in human form and experiencing life in the depth and complexity that it holds, but doing it and learning how to do it without a sense of judgment toward it. Discernment, yes. Judgment, no. Judgment is details, right and wrong, bad and good, harsh and easy. there, it is just what is. I am just what I am. You are just what you are. We are all that is. I am. I am. And that is the sense of where this card takes us, is to a more easy flow for you, a more creative flow for you, a dance for you, a connectedness of being for you, uh, a peace in your soul, and yet an activation of your spirit through your hands, which are the extension from your heart, which are the extension from your consciousness, which are the extension from your oneness. The oneness resides in our hearts. The oneness of the universe resides in our hearts. The oneness of the universe resides in our hearts.